Hey Leo, Mariah here. It's such an honor, pleasure, and a privilege to be reading for you as always. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're doing really great today. So we're going to be speaking to my single Leos, my Leos who single as a Pringle, single like a dollar bill. You know, we got some tumbleweed blowing around. Ain't nothing really happening in our love lives right now. So let's see. Let's take a look for my special, my very important Leos. What's happening in your love life right now, right? So I kind of want to do this a little bit differently for you. So I do want to see and look at what, as of in our singlehood, right, our single season, what is it that we are either focusing on or need to focus on right now, whether it's just for our own personal selves or whether it's to attract the love we need, or just highlighting what we're already working on. And then we want to see what's coming in. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors for my Leos. Tell me what my Leos are currently either working on or need to focus on in their single season. What's happening in the lives of my single Leos? Jeez. What is happening in this? Thank you. We got the Knight of Swords that's coming out in the upright. Let's get another one for you. Tell me more for my Leo spirit. Thank you. We got the Ten of Swords. If it'll focus, maybe not. And then we have the Fool, and this card, it keeps coming. The Fool. Here we go. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So I actually really enjoy this being on the bottom of the deck because we're moving away from that, right? So you may have been through a period of feeling maybe left out in the cold, maybe seeing other people's love life, transpire or go for them. You may have felt like based upon your past experience, you didn't get the outcomes that you were looking for and you're just kind of left with nothing. If I could tell you what this further feels like just on an intuitive level, especially looking at what we're focusing on right now. I want to say, please don't take this the wrong way, but you're not forgotten. You're not forgotten. That's all. You're just not, Leo. You're not. And I get it. I don't know why this makes me emotional. It shouldn't be. But you're not forgotten. And I get it. And disappointment in love and not having the love that you desire or having the experiences that you would like to desire in love right now. It's hard. It's hard. And not to say, Leo, you're not sufficient on your own. You can't do for yourself on your own. Not to say that you can't be okay, right? I could be alone. Doesn't mean I'm lonely. But I mean, it's a safe space here, right? And if I'm being honest with you, it's okay at times to admit that, yes, I'm lonely. Yes, I do need somebody. Yes, I may want them, but also too, who wants to sleep alone at night or be by themselves or just, feel frustrated that I'm not getting the outcomes that we want in love, right? Just having those thoughts to oneself. It's frustrating. And I get it. I don't mean to get emotional. It's just that Five of Pentacles seeing that on the bottom just kind of moved me a little bit. Because I see what we're focusing on and where we're going. We're doing, I don't want to say doing the work. Don't get me wrong. You may be doing the work. I think we're logically I'm sorry. Jeez. Sometimes the world can feel really cruel. It can feel really cruel. And I would love to sit up here and tell you, Leo, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be all right. The love of your life is gonna come around the corner. And don't get me wrong, I've had those feelings in past readings that I've done for you guys where I've highlighted that, but this one there's only so much you can do to try as far as improving yourself, putting yourself in circumstances, being able to make yourself eligible, qualified for quality people, and still feel like you get nowhere in your love life. I get it. I totally get it. And that's kind of where we are right here with this Fool. Ten of Swords to the Fool. I just love your spirit. I do. I love your spirit because despite the disappointment or frustration, we know that this is not going to be forever. And we know our mind shapes our reality, right? So if we look at it negatively, like, okay, my love life sucks and nothing's going to happen, or I've just been single for so long, or I can't let this past person go, or I'm not going to have anybody else that loves me the way that my past person loves me, well, then that becomes your reality, right? Very true. Whatever you think and believe, it's true. But I just love your demeanor nonetheless with this Fool, because despite that being said, you know that you can't stay down forever and your love life won't be down forever. I don't give a how long it's been taking, how long it has taken, how long you've been in your singlehood, how long you've been in your single season. You know that this is not forever. And I just admire that in you. To still, because I can feel it. I normally don't get moved on at least not on the love readings like this, but I could just feel where you're going next. At least the mindset that you have to propel you in that direction. So I do want to see, Leo. What is coming towards Leo, if anything? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spit. I feel so shitty. I do. I really feel so shitty, and I don't mean to be that way. I don't mean to get. I honestly don't mean to get emotional. I don't know. It's a singles reading, so I don't know why I got emotional. But thank you. We got the Seven of Wands, High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Seven of Wands, High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So I'm very curious, who is this Emperor? Why is this Emperor here? Thank you. Actually, this one right here. Why is this Emperor here? We got the Three of Pentacles. And why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Devil. What is it about this that you don't trust? There's something about this, Leo, that you don't necessarily trust. Seven of Wands to the Devil. And this is where it becomes more of a divide for me when reading this, because some of you may have little reason to not trust this person when you do meet this person or come across this person. And others of you, this is more of your, I don't want to say mind playing tricks on you, but you may not be able to fully discern your intuition from what we're actually seeing, right? We may not be able to fully understand or see clearly if this person is being deceptive or if this person is not good for me versus if they are. There's a very thin line that's being blurred here in regards to whoever this is that's coming. Because I see you dealing with somebody. But the concern here, it's the Emperor on the Three of Pentacles. It's very platonic in its energy. Are you friend zoning somebody? Why do I feel that's what this feels like? I think, Leo, and this when we've been in our single season or singlehood for quite some time, right? I don't know how long you've been in your single season, but just saying in general, right? I don't want to assume. But when we've been in our single season for quite some time and just to ourselves, we have this just natural nature at that point to be a bit overly protective of us because we've been in our peace for so long. We've been in our solitude for so long. So we're hypersensitive to the bullshit, right? In comparison, if we're dealing with this person and dealing with this person, we're still out in the feeling things out and out there. But when you've been like to yourself, not much going on, really leaving the dating stuff alone and allowing the universe to bring you your person, we become very hypersensitive to people's mess. And this is where, because of hypersensitivity, it makes it a bit difficult to discern if this is the right person or if it's not the right person, if we're just too much in our head or overthinking the situation, or if we're really seeing what we're seeing. Because I'm looking at you friend zoning this person. And it's coming out off of the basis of feeling, or maybe even your intuition may be sensing that this person has bad intentions. And with the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles, I'm not looking at bad intentions from this person necessarily. So I want to get into the extended and blow this out. Who is this Emperor? Because something about this person is making you be on guard. Seven of Wands to the Devil. Let's kind of look really quick before I go into the extended. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What does Leo need to know about this Emperor? Ooh, okay. I didn't want all these cards, but sure. Sure, I'll take them. We got the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Page of Cups. We're just making me emotional. Fuck. No. You know how I was talking about at the beginning of this reading when I originally got emotional. At the beginning of the reading where I was saying and talking about your experience just kind of in your single season, in your singlehood. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Page of Cups. I'm looking at the same person with the same experience that you're going through. And I go back to you being a bit hypersensitive when you do meet this person, and us potentially looking at this person from a misconstrued lens. Leo. This is somebody who has gone through a very similar cycle to you, where they have been as well in their single season and waiting for the right one. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure they've engaged in their romances in between time. But this is somebody that's been ready, that's been doing the work on themselves, that's been healing, that's been looking at love from a different lens, and a very authentic lens in regards to what they have to offer and what they want to offer their person. Things within themselves that aren't conducive to a healthy relationship, and things about themselves and being very self-aware of things that they need to change that may still be active within them, but it's very important that they have that self-awareness so that way they can address those things when they come up to the surface with somebody that's gone through a similar process as you. I'm looking forward to looking at this person's energy. Sorry, I'm going to leave this here. I don't want to continue this on. Getting emotional. If you will join me in the extended, it is in the link below in the description box. You don't have to join me extended. We can just leave it here. But if you do join me, I'm going to pull more part of this person's energy. I promise I'm going to do my best not to get emotional or cry in the extended. But Leo, I just send my love to you, you know? I get it. I get it. It's been some time. When is it time? You know, it's just been some time for you. So let's see how this plays out. I love you. Take care. Be safe. Bye.